Good morning, everyone.
It's a blueprint for the ultimate revenge.
We both want the same thing, don't we?
We are going to murder Eden.
Santa Barbara, this week.
Mommy, guess what?
Sweetheart?
I have some good news to tell you.
Darling, whatever it is you want to tell me, can't it wait till tomorrow?
No, I want to tell you now.
All right. Just hurry up. What is it?
Well, my two best friends are getting married, and I can go to the wedding.
Really? That's very nice. Who are your two best friends?
Mason and Santana.
What did you say?
I said Mason and Santana are going to get married, and I can go to the wedding.
Oh, my God.
Mommy, what's wrong? It's supposed to be good news.
Yeah, a round-trip ticket just for one. Well, I'd like to leave as soon as possible. First available flight you got. No, man. Hawaii.
Kirk.
Gina. If anybody sees you here...
Nobody's going to see me. I have to talk to you.
How long have you been here?
Not long. I just came in.
Well, how did you get in?
I walked in the door. It was open. Kirk, have you heard what's happened?
Well, probably, but tell me what your version is. Come on, make it quick. What's wrong?
I've lost Brandon. I've lost him forever this time.
How did you manage to do that?
Santana's going to marry Mason. And then Cece's going to give Brandon to her, isn't he?
Yes, you're probably right about that.
What am I going to do? You've got to help me.
Hey, all right now. Gina, take it easy. I warned you about this. This is the result of what Eden's been doing with Cece. I told you she was going to make sure that you never got Brandon back.
What am I going to do?
You have got to get yourself together. You can't let Eden and Cece get you like this. Now, if you're going to fight them, you've got to be strong.
Damn that Eden. She doesn't even have the courage to stand up to me. No, she pulls something like this and then she takes off to Hawaii. I could just kill her.
Now, take it easy, Gina. I don't think you mean what you're saying, do you?
Oh, yes, I do. If she were here right now, I would kill her. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure Santana never gets married. She is not going to take Brandon away from me. You better start coming up with some ideas of your own. You're in just as deep as I am, sweetheart. Yes, I do. If she were here right now, I would kill her. I thought you were leaving town.
I'm on my way to the airport. What are you doing here?
I have something important to discuss with Cece.
So do I.
Cece,
Oh,
I have to talk to
Gina,
you.
no more confrontations. It's been an exhausting day.
this won't take very long. I just want you to know that there's no way Brandon's going to be happy with Santana. I'm never going to let him forget that I'm really his mother. And I'm going to keep that bond between he and I stronger than ever.
You're being foolish, Gina, very foolish. Mason and Santana happen to love Brandon. They'll give him a good home to make him very happy.
You know he'd be happier with me. I don't understand you. How could you encourage Santana to marry Mason? Mason, your son who slept with your own wife, who caused you to have a stroke, who then tried to take Capwell Enterprises away.
Shut up, Gina. Just shut up. I made a deal with Santana. I'm not backing down on my word.
I hate you and Eden for thinking up this plot. I hate both of you.
What in the world has Eden got to do with this?
I know she's the one who talked you into it. It was all her idea.
That's nonsense, and you know it.
I don't expect you to admit it, but I know what I know. And I know it's true. I know everything.
Well, Cruz, what is it?
I'm going to Hawaii. I wanted you to know.
Hawaii, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go see Eden. Now that she's expecting, I don't see that I have any choice but to back off and allow her to raise her child with its father.
I think that's wise. But tell me why.
I want you to promise me that you'll never tell her I knew she was pregnant. What I have to do won't work if she knows why I'm doing it. I'm going to finish it between us. For her sake and the sake of the baby.
You are. Let me tell you something. I don't believe a word of it.
Hold it. I got a plane to catch.
I think you should miss it.
You don't believe me?
I know how committed you have been to Eden. Now that you find out she's pregnant, you're going to do the noble thing and just step aside. Well, forgive my skepticism.
Let me explain. Her being pregnant is the only thing that could ever make me give her up. You see, I couldn't live with myself if I messed up some little kid's life the way you have with Brandon.
I don't want to
for
hear
instance.
your views on that subject, but maybe you'd like to hear mine on what I think is the real reason you're going to Hawaii. You want to see Eden because you want that child to be yours, and you're going to try to convince her that it is.
How could she believe it's my child? You think we had an affair? Oh, man. You are so totally... Your daughter is an honorable person. She's truthful. She believes in being
We're talking about
faithful.
you, Cruz. We're talking about you. You have never been able to back away from Eden and let her be happy with Kirk.
Happy with Kirk. Well, after tomorrow, she'll be all Kirk's. And then you'll see how happy that makes her. Eden? Eden?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Mrs. Cranston must still be at dinner.
Uh-huh. Listen, I don't suppose you'd know where.
Maybe in the hotel, Mr. Cranston. I'm not sure.
Of course. Well, I'm not Mr. Cranston, actually. I'm a friend, but thank you anyway. Yeah, Heller, and this is Cruz. Inspector Castillo. Yeah, can you give a message to the captain for me? Tell him I'm not going to be able to make it to the meeting tomorrow morning. Well, actually, I'm in Hawaii. Yeah, I'll give you a number where I can be reached in case he wants to talk to me. Yeah, just a second. It's 1-808-555-7100. No, it's just a quick trip. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Kirk, why don't you try telling me the truth for once? Is Eden really behind this plot that Cece has going with Santana?
I don't even know why you ask.
Because I'm putting things together and they don't add up.
Well, then there's something wrong with your math, Gina. Have you forgotten the journal entry that I read to you from Eden's diary? How can you want more proof than that?
I think maybe it's time I read that diary for myself.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't.
What's wrong, Kirk? Are you afraid to show it to me?
Gina, Eden took it with her to Hawaii. All I have are the pages that I copied out of it.
Right. Well, I don't think I believe you. I don't think you're telling the truth.
Your
Trouble is, my dear, you're so devious and untrustworthy yourself, you've forgotten what trust is all about.
Oh, really? Why don't you renew my faith in it? Why don't you give me a little proof to back up what you've been saying?
I'm sorry, but you have to take my word for it.
No, not this time. I think I'm going to call Eden in Hawaii myself.
What?
I'm finally getting smart. I'm going to explain to her that what she's doing is going to be more hurtful to Brandon in the long run, and maybe she'll stop.
I told you she isn't going to discuss this with you, Gina. She is out to discredit you and make you pay for what you did to Cece. For once in your life, try to be sensible.
I'm going to call her, and that's that. And the more you try to discourage me, the more determined I get. Hello, Eden Cranston's room, please. Yes, I'll wait.
You're calling Hawaii?
That's right. Hang the expense.
Don't be stupid, Gina.
I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I know what you're doing, too. You were about to mess everything up. Now give me the phone.
No. I'm going to confront Eden. I'm going to confront her like I did Santana and Cece.
All she'll do is deny it.
What makes you so sure? And even if she does deny it, I'll be able to tell if she's telling the truth or not.
This is all wrong, Gina.
Why are you so determined for me not to talk to her?
Hello?
Hello.
I think this is for you.
Who is this? Hello?
Fascinating. Very fascinating. This is what you were always afraid of, wasn't it?
Shut up, Gina.
I mean, it's one thing to have suspicions, but to get this kind of proof...
I say shut up!
How long do you think it's been going on, Kirk? No, I think I understand you a whole lot better now. All that craziness I've seen building up inside you. Cruz. I feel for you, Kirk. I really do.
Sure you do, Gina.
Look, it must hurt like hell.
I'll handle it, okay?
I don't know how you've managed to handle it so far. You're carrying around a lot of pain.
This is my problem.
And to think you loved Eden so much when you married her. That makes it even worse. You must be starting to hate her as much now as I do.
No, there are differences, Gina. Eden could do a lot of things to me. Can't send me to prison for the rest of my life. She can only do that to you.
Maybe Eden doesn't care that much about getting back at me anymore. I mean, if things are so hot and heavy with Cruz, everything else might tend to fade into the background, don't you think?
No, I don't think so. See, the way I see it, the sooner Eden gets with Cruz, the quicker she'll be to tell him all the suspicions she has about you. And we both know he's in a position to do something about it, Gina. Can you really afford to be complacent?
I'm not being complacent, Kirk. I just have a lot of other things that I'm worried about right now.
Oh, forget it, Gina. Brandon, you're never going to get him back. She's already set up another home for him.
Just because he's in a new home, that doesn't mean he's going to be happy. I think even Santana realized that after I talked to her.
What did you say to her?
Then I told Cece the same thing. That if they try to take my child away from me, I'm not going to make it easy for them. I'm not going to go to Brandon and tell him that I think it's the best thing for him. I'm going to tell him that I think that what they're doing is wrong. That they are trying to manipulate me. And that every night I go to bed and I cry before I go to sleep. When he hears that, we'll see how happy he feels.
You would do that to Brandon?
It may be the only way I can get him back in the end, Kirk. You see, if I tell him that the Capwells, that they've been lying to him all along, that they've lied to him about who his mother was and who his father was, and that they're using those lies against me, maybe it'll be it for them. Maybe I'll be able to win the war this way. You can't win without making some kinds of sacrifice.
I don't believe this.
I hope I didn't scare you.
No. I mean, yes, I wasn't expecting anybody. Why are you here?
I came to talk.
All the way to Hawaii?
Yeah, all the way to Hawaii.
Well, you must be tired. It's late for you.
Actually, I'm not tired at all.
It always takes me some time to adjust to the time change. I slept until noon today. Luckily, I didn't have any meetings till 2. Otherwise, I would have slept right through them.
Right after you left this morning, I received a call from Eden's doctor. She's pregnant.
You know, it's funny. I needed this time to rest. It's been really good for me. I needed to do a lot of thinking. It had to be done.
Hawaii.
I'm going to go see Eden. Now that she's expecting, I don't see that I have any choice but to back off and allow her to raise her child with its father.
I think that's wise.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be talking your ear off here. I guess I've been alone so much. I've sort of been starved for conversation. What I'm trying to say is, it's really good to see you.
I won't be staying long. I got, my plane leaves in a few hours.
Cruz, what's wrong?
Me. I'm wrong. And I have been for a long time.
Look, you don't need to apologize about anything. Everything you said to me, every word, you don't need to regret that.
I'm not apologizing. I know I can't undo my mistakes. All I can do is stop making them.
What mistakes?
Everything. Everything I have done since the day you first told me you were going to marry Kirk. Until I followed you to the airport when you were coming here. That was foolish. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have kissed you the way I did.
Don't say that.
For months now, I have been selfish and destructive. I didn't ever consider what you might need. Just got strung out on this meaningless competition with Kirk.
What?
You know, I'm like that. I don't know why. I challenge me. Somebody challenges me, and I just go crazy until I win. I don't ever stop to think about the cost.
So what you're saying is that this has just been one big competition between you and Kirk?
I don't think it matters what the reasons are. The point is that you and I don't have too much of a future together. You tried to tell me that weeks ago, but I wouldn't accept it.
You said you never accept it.
Maybe that goes to show there's hope, even for somebody as thick-headed as me.
Something happened. I don't understand.
Eden, I used to like myself. I don't want to be the kind of person who's bent on destroying somebody's marriage. Kirk loves you. And you, obviously. The two of you have a chance for something lasting. And you and I...
You and I what?
We are different. And I don't think we could ever have made it.
No.
It was a beautiful dream. It was such a beautiful dream. But I woke up. And I realized it's over.
It's a blueprint for the ultimate revenge.
We both want the same thing, don't we?
We are going to murder Eden.
Santa Barbara, this week.
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye.